You misunderstood Come Together's song. You think Come Together is just John Lennon throwing together weird words over a cool groove? Think again. That slippery chorus, Come Together Right Now, Over Me, hides a knot of politics, band drama, cultural satire, and coded portraits of the people around Lennon. This song sounds simple. It isn't. Stick with me. By the end, you'll hear the song as a map of 1969, and a message that still lands loud and strange today. In 1969, Timothy Leary, the counterculture guru and advocate for psychedelic liberation, ran for governor of California. His campaign used the phrase, "Come together, join the party." Leary wanted a theme song and turned to John Lennon. Lennon began sketching a tune, borrowing a phrase from Chuck Berry, "Here come old flat top," and building a strange, sticky chorus around it. When Leary's campaign collapsed after legal trouble, Lennon kept the musical seed and reworked the piece for the Beatles. The band recorded Come Together during the fraught sessions that produced Abbey Road. Internal friction was high. Business disputes, creative differences, and personal tensions made the group volatile. Yet they could still create moments of rare musical focus. Lennon's vocal, half-lilt, half-snarled threat, rides a swampy arrangement that blends blues, rock, and groove. The resulting track served as an opening statement, a Beatles song that sounded of the moment and beyond it. There's another piece of the origin story that matters. Lennon borrowed lines from Chuck Berry's You Can't Catch Me, prompting a lawsuit later. The legal fallout didn't stop the song's success, but it underscores Lennon's method. He sampled language, retooled cultural fragments, and folded them back into his own voice. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. This is the crucial part. Come Together operates on multiple levels at once: cultural, personal, satirical, and spiritual. The song refuses to be pinned down to one single meaning. Instead, it assembles meanings like disparate parts of a collage. Below are the most potent layers and interpretations, explained and woven together, a call for unity. With an edge. On the most literal level, the chorus is a call. Come together, right now, over me. It's an invitation to join, to unite. But Lennon's voice complicates that invitation. It's not a warm brochure. It's close, intimate, and a little menacing. He isn't asking politely. He's demanding presence, a collective focus, over me. Read politically, in the context of 1969, the line can be heard as a plea for solidarity in a fracturing world. Anti-war energy, civil rights, counterculture movements. It's unity but not naive. A unity issued in the voice of someone who's seen division up close. A satirical, caricatured portrait of people, including the Beatles. Many critics and fans argue that the verses sketch caricatures, perhaps of the band members themselves, perhaps of the characters Lennon saw all around him. The song's characters are at once archetypes and private jokes, earthy, commercial, spiritual, diseased, charismatic. Some lines read like nicknames and others like lampoons, such as consumer capitalism in He Shoot Coca-Cola. Lennon often wrote cryptically about people he knew. The odd phrases had been read as pokes at Ringo's down-to-earth persona, Paul's showmanship, George's mysticism, or Lennon's own past. Walrus references his earlier I Am the Walrus era. The carvings are intentionally oblique, images of a band, of friends, of culture figures, but filtered through Lennon's love for private language and absurdist humor. So the song can be a collage of portraits, funny, affectionate, barbed. Nonsense as power, wordplay and sound over transparent sense. Lennon was influenced by nonsense poets like Lewis Carroll and by the Dadaist collage tradition. In Come Together, the sound of words matters as much as their semantic meaning. Monkey finger, walrus gumboot, spinal cracker. These phrases create texture, rhythm, and a mood. The lyric's sonic quality works with the band's groove to conjure a world murky, slightly dangerous, and magnetically weird. In that sense, the song's meaning is partly musical. The words are bricks that build an atmosphere rather than deliver a tidy message. Political and commercial critique. hidden inside the absurdist surface are jabs at late 1960s culture, commodification, celebrity, and media spectacle. Lines that allude to Coca-Cola and to showbiz production can be read as sly commentary on how consumer brands and entertainment markets were co-opted even by counterculture figures. Lennon's art often included anti-commercial gestures. Here he folds commerce into the grotesque to deflate it. A spiritual mantric function. The song as ritual. Despite the satire and collage, Come Together functions like a chant. The chorus repeats, the groove lulls. Lennon's voice beckons. The song works as ritual. Come together and be present. In a band about to break apart, that ritual dimension is poignant, a momentary summons for everyone to center themselves, if only for the length of the record. This explains why the song feels both communal and oddly intimate. Lennon's persona, the walrus, the trickster, the witness. Finally, the track is shaped by Lennon's shifting persona in 1969. Wry, antagonistic, reflective. He inhabited characters on records, and Come Together lets him be many things at once. Trickster, ringmaster, mock prophet. The repeated "over me" turns the song personal. It's a broadcast, an assertion of identity, an attempt to gather people around Lennon's view in a world he sees as fractured. This section digs line by line into the most opaque and charged phrases, unpacking imagery, context, wordplay, and possible connotations. Here come old flat top. He come grooving up slowly. Lennon borrows Chuck Berry's phrase flat top, then bends it. The image of a character sliding in grooving up slowly establishes mood. Cool, slightly menacing, inexorable. By opening with a lifted line, Lennon nods to rock lineage while signaling his intent to subvert and remake. He got Juju eyeball, he won holy roller. Juju evokes magic or hoodoo, supernatural sight. Holy roller points to religious fervor. Lennon's juxtaposition signals a figure with both occult and religious charisma, someone mesmerizing, possibly dangerous in their conviction. It's a sketch of charisma's double edge. He got hair down to his knee, got to be a joker, he just do what he please. This conjures the countercultural image. Long hair, free will, nonconformity. But Lennon hints that such freedom can be affect, performance, not necessarily authenticity. Got to be a joker reads like a wry take on identity as role. He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jam football. Grittier working-class imagery. This could be affectionate mockery of someone unpolished, the down-to-earth type who refuses to be tidy. It's an earthy contrast to celebrity sheen, celebrating oddness. He got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. This line mixes primal and commercial. Monkey finger is animalistic. Shoot Coca-Cola brings in brands and mass culture. The collision can be read as a comment on how primal instincts and corporate forces coexist, battling for human attention. You say 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking cause he's so hard to see. A riddle-like couplet. The arithmetic points toward Trinity, a nod to mystical or religious subtext. Or it can be Lennon mocking oversimple gurus offering grand syntheses. Hard to see suggests obscurity, elusiveness. Good looking becomes ironic. External polish hides opacity. Come together right now over me. The chorus is the clearest plea. Right now compresses time. Over me places Lennon or the listener at the center. This can be read as solicitation, join me. Leadership, follow me. Or ritual, gather around this experience. It's both generous and possessive. E-bag production, he got walrus gumboot. Bag production may lampoon mass-produced image-making. Walrus gumboot echoes Lennon's prior walrus motifs, self-referential and surreal. Together, they ridicule spectacle while promising mythic oddity. Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease. This closing image is unsettling. Comfort morphs into contagion. The armchair is domestic and cozy. His disease suggests that closeness transmits flaws. It's a cold reminder that intimacy can expose and spread dysfunction. John Lennon sometimes downplayed the song's literal meaning, calling parts gobbledygook and emphasizing feel over semantic clarity. He admitted the phrase, "Here come old flat top," came from Chuck Berry, evidence of his habit of borrowing and transforming language. Paul McCartney and others have noted the song's urgency and cohesion, even as Lennon insisted on its nonsense quality. The song's public record also includes the Chuck Berry-related legal dispute, which underscores how Lennon's collage method crossed lines between homage and appropriation. Come Together is more than a catchy opening track. It's a mosaic, satire, ritual, portrait, critique, and call to arms rolled into one. Its power comes from that tension, the way nonsense and meaning braid together so tightly you can't separate them without losing the song's life. When you listen now, hear the groove, enjoy the wordplay, but don't stop there. Let the chorus do its work. Come together, over a mystery, over a crack in the world, over a moment of music that asks us, with a whisper and a shove, to gather and to reckon. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting discoveries.